silent night. I only have one wish for that shooting star. Holy night, send me someone to love so I can hold their hand while we're ice skating around the tree in Central Park. Kiss them under the mistletoe. Oh, I want a Christmas kind of spark. Santa.
All right, we get to do a project together.
Yeah.
And it is not our bathroom. It's not anybody else's bathroom. It's something fun.
Something fun at the shop, and it's festive.
And we've been talking about it. You've
For a
had this
couple of years.
idea in your head for a while.
I have. So we've got a pipe bender, a welder, safety gloves, a cutter, metal cutter,
And
Christmas lights, half-inch rebar,
with all of this, we're making
Christmas
a
tree.
Christmas tree.
So, yeah, we're gonna make a
Rebar Christmas tree.
rebar Christmas tree. Something I've been thinking about for a while. I don't know. It's really just an excuse to play with my tools, honestly. But we can pretend we're festive at the same time. So we are gonna try to make an 8-foot tall, 3-foot diameter, tall, skinny Christmas tree, and then we've got lights.
We have lights. We have a star to put on top.
We got dual color super twinkles. They're the mesh, the nets, the net lights as they were. We got 4 of those. They cover a 6-foot by 4-foot area. So we're figuring with 4 of them we can easily wrap this tree, and that's what we're thinking.
Hopefully it works.
We don't know if it's gonna work. It's new.
Let's get started with our project.
Here we go. We're gonna mark all these. Well, we're gonna mark the first 3 at 8 foot because we got 2 sets of lights that are 4 foot wide, so that'll give us a total of 8 foot of height of the lights. So that just makes sense. We were gonna make it 10 foot, but then we realized we only about 8 foot of lights. So, because we thought the rebar was 8 foot, we bought the lights first. So there we go, 3 8-footers. Yes, it's me. Next part, I'm probably gonna need help with. Okay, grab yourself some work gloves there. So I got these 3 standing up inside of here. And I didn't necessarily center them up or anything, but they look pretty equally spaced, don't they?
I think so.
Okay, so jump up that ladder. Take one of those short pieces of rebar with you. So what I want you to do is I want you to drop the short piece kind of in the middle a little bit, and then cluster these ones around them. You don't have to go up higher. You're reaching too far. Okay, jump down for a second. I'll let you get in the circle here a little bit better so you're closer to it. Okay, there you go. Let's go all the way up. You have to go up one more round. There you go. You get the 3 of them so they're all coming together at a point. Hang on, they can't overlap. This one's gotta go to the other side. There you go. This one's gotta go to the other side. Okay. Now put that one in the middle. Okay, and then there. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to have the 3 pieces of rebar touch the 3 sides of that center one. Keep it fairly. I think what we'll do is I'll tack these ones down here. Down here. All right, come on down. Bring that center rebar with you. It's a teepee. Huh? The welds help.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know, I'm brand new to welding. I'm actually teaching myself how to weld because I had no official training. So if I'm doing something wrong, well, leave it down in the comments and let me know. Because
Something you learned on YouTube.
something I learned on YouTube. Watching a guy build cars, and I've just been like thinking, hey, I could get a welder. I could do that stuff. And I do not profess to be a professional welder by any means. And for those of you that are watching that are professional welders, this might hurt. I don't know. I'm gonna do my best. Okay, we need that centerpiece. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to tack this centerpiece up here, and the idea of the centerpiece is that's what the star will attach to. Is there probably a better way to do this than the way I'm doing it? I'm sure there is. I'm sure somebody's going to tell me what the better way is. But until then, let's do it this way. Going to the phone.
Ouch. Yeah.
The first thing I learned about welding is I bought this in the summertime, and I learned that shorts and t-shirts
And
not great
welding.
welding attire. Frankly, I think this was going to outlive me, this tree. This is 1/2 inch rebar. Oh yeah. Long time, it's good to be here. Long time.
Here's our form in all its glory with the little spike on top
Yeah,
for the star.
kind of happy about that. So the idea is I want to do every 2 foot, I want to make another ring. So come up here, make a ring. Come up here, make a ring. So basically we have 1, 2, 3 rings. I don't know if we need to do one for the top, but then on that 3 ring thing, we'll wrap all of our lights and we're gonna zip tie them off so they kind of hold that conical shape. Plug them all in, build a star for the top, plug it in. Well, no, it's not gonna plug in, it's gonna be full of Tinseltown. We'll see what happens.
Safety first.
All right, so without getting into too much of the math here, the first one I cut, no, that's a full 10 footer. I'm gonna cut a 7 footer and we'll just see how big a circle that makes, and then we'll just go from there. I mean, there's a mathematical equation to figure out how big each of these circles should be, and it's fairly straightforward actually, but I'm more of a welding mood today, less of a, you know, geek it out smart mood. I don't know, just don't feel like doing the math today, so I'm not going to.
Which is unusual.
I know, I usually like to do the
good.
math part. Today I'm just gonna see what we come up with. Could be close to being one of the circles. I'll release the pressure off it so that I can get it back in if I need to.
Up and over.
Ho, ho, ho.
That's perfect.
That's pretty close. So I was looking for a 2 footer, so that's not going to be quite big enough. So this is going to be the one I hang at the 4 foot height. Think that's it?
I think that might be it. It's almost the same diameter as the wheel.
That was it?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's supposed to be up here.
Okay.
So we gotta
Still
cut that a little
tighter.
tighter. And then once the circle, see when you go through the pipe bender, the first little bit and the last little bit never actually bends because you come off of this in-feed or up-feed wheel. So you gotta get your circle a little tighter so then you can cut it here and then you've got a proper circle. I didn't do it on the bottom because the circle was so big. It didn't really matter a whole bunch, but as we get a little bit taller here, it matters.
Okay.
And if you have a pipe bender and you're using a adjustable wrench on the top here instead of a ratchet wrench, bless your heart. That's a lot of extra work.
Ring number 2.
Mm-hmm. I think this one I'm going to cut and weld and do a ring before I lay it on.
Your ratchet straps are red and green for Christmas.
There you go. I'd like to say I picked up that way, but let's be honest, I did not. Huh?
Perfecto.
Not bad. Not bad for a guy who's just, learning by watching YouTube. I'm a guy building cars, and I'm taking that information and making a Christmas tree instead. So we used some 3/8 rebar we had here at the shop because I can get a much tighter circle with the 3/8 than I can with the 1/2 inch. And we decided that we needed one more ring at the top. Just one more.
And this is a part that I can actually do. So we got the forms.
You'll be able to help hang the lights too.
I will. So we got the star form out of wire and we've got some tinsel. And the idea is we're going to sandwich this in.
Tinsel time.
Tinsel time. Tinsel time.
Wow.
Jen.
Is it going to look like a star anymore? Or a big wreath?
It's going to look like a star once it gets squished in, I think.
And then you can take the scissors and trim the edges too if you needed to. Give it more shape.
So I'll probably run it through one more time.
Okay.
But
Oh, that's taking shape.
Yeah.
Look at that. Okay.
so the idea is I'm going to smush all this through and then I'll pull some of it through the wire. Like
Pretty.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zip tie it shut.
Want some zip ties?
Yeah. Yeah. Let me.
Wow. It's like magic.
Bang.
All those are going to fall on the trailer now and never be seen again.
Oh, sorry.
It had a, Ziploc end on it, but sometimes you just get
Excited.
just ferocious with the bag. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I'm liking this. And if we leave the bottom open just a little bit, I think we can get that rebar up in there after we paint the tree.
Right.
But first, dinner
Little
break.
snack.
I like where this is going. I think it's gonna look pretty good. She's really getting tied up in her work.
And pay it to me because I'm beautiful.
It's really glittery.
It is. It's supposed to be.
Yes,
Christmas
it's
is all
Christmas.
about Jesus, but it's also about sparkly,
Sparkly stuff?
yeah,
Okay.
sparkly, glittery stuff.
I like where this is going.
I'm gonna have to feed it through.
Okay. Tedious a little bit.
Because of that zip tied end.
Okay, so we just had a little snack and now we're working on a coffee. And now we're back to this Christmas wreath. How's it coming?
Good. I think it needs a haircut.
Okay, so do I.
So-
Good gracious, I apologize for the video earlier. I do have an appointment tomorrow at 5:30. I'll get that taken care of.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, it's getting a little unruly, isn't it?
Yeah. So it kind of looks like a blob
Not really starish.
more than a star. So I'm thinking maybe haircut
Yeah,
to to shape it up.
Just on the perimeter. Leave the inside maybe full and fuzzy.
Yeah. Well, this is gonna make a mess.
That's all right.
It's gonna make a mess. Shave and a haircut.
2 bits. Isn't that how that goes?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That's looking like
Is that better?
well, it's hard with just one side of 10 done, but there, yeah, now it's getting some shape. Yep, I think so.
Getting there.
Mm-hmm. You can definitely see those pointy star shapes coming out now. I don't know, folks, what do you think? Does that look like a star?
Star? Blob?
A blob star. The blob star Galactica.
It works for me.
I think I like it. It's sparkly, it's gonna glimmer in the light. Yeah, it's shining off your face. It's awesome. Let's go put it on a tree.
All right.
You're so much prettier than my singing. That paint's rebar. It's so skinny. It's hard
I know. It's like mist. There's green mist in the air.
Yeah, and I'm looking like out into the light here from the warehouse, so that doesn't make it any easier. I think people get the general gist of it. Oh yeah?
I think so.
That looks like it's turning green. You see green on the film?
I can see green in the mist in the air.
Oh, okay. Well, come on back to the warehouse, folks, and experience all the green we have to offer.
I'm gonna end up green.
I'm just doing the top half here. It's funny, she gets after me for not wearing safety glasses and gloves, and I'm just realizing no respirator for her. Okay. See how it goes.
We're outside.
Oh. Kind of. Let the people decide on that. There's the door. This is the inside. That's the outside.
Okay.
So the paint can said to leave at least 3 hours for the paint to cure properly. I gave it almost 3 minutes. We're on a schedule here. Christmas is coming. All right, so it's working out pretty good. We're just gonna put a tie around each of these weld points, and the upside of doing that is if my welds don't hold, well, there's a zip tie backup plan. You should always have a zip tie backup plan. All right, and in honor of the Clark Griswolds all around the world. Now, actually, I should have tested these before I started, and I didn't, so here we go.
Oh, and they glitter. I like that.
I like that a lot, too. I'm going to pull some of these out a little bit and get some shape to this. And
yeah.
All right, I'm excited. Zip ties, please. Thank you. The nice thing about this tree is the wind can whip and howl, because this is going outside in front of the boutique. I hope when you like it and see it, you'll give us a thumbs up and all that good mess. But
La la la. It looks so good.
happy with that?
I am. Let's try to get it from this way. You might be able to see it a little better. It's not quite dark enough outside yet. Lights are on. We just need
Nice.
the star.
Let's start on. Where'd you get your tree from?
I'm gonna say, well, my really talented husband made it.
This didn't come from Best Buy. Are you even around still? Yeah, get Best Buy.
Silent night. I only have one wish for the shooting star.
Huh? Look at that.
Holy night. Send me someone to love so I can hold their hand while we're skating around the streets and park. Kiss them under the mistletoe. Oh, I want a Christmas card.
This is my favorite tool.
Santa Claus, do you know you've been sent this arrow straight to my heart, all alone. In all this Christmas, Santa
So I couldn't find either proper mounting brackets or a hammer. So for tonight, I'm just gonna back drive some picture hooks that'll hold it in place. Okay. Pretty cool.
It looks pretty.